Came back to the neighborhood without a plan or reason good enough to justify the journey. Just something pulling at my certainty that it would look completely different, but the corner store is still significant, and the particular slope of the hill has somehow stayed the same and will. This is where I come from. This is where the story of me begun. These streets still know the child who ran them unreconciled with anything like caution. This is where I come from, still exactly here to show me what my beginning looked like growing. The house I grew up in has painted different colors, and the fainted memory of the garden I knew is now a different view. But the bottom of the street is still the one my feet remembered how to find when I let the way come back to my mind. This is where I come from. This is where the story of me begun. These streets still know the child who ran them unreconciled with anything like caution. This is where I come from, still exactly here to show me what my beginning looked like growing. You can't go back, but you can visit the particular address and sit with the fact that you were small here, that this street held you all those years ago, and didn't know that you'd come back to let it show you that the place you started from is still the place you're running from and toward at once. This is where I come from, and it's smaller than I thought it, but the feeling of it isn't. It's exactly what I brought with me all these years without knowing. This is where I come from, the particular beginning of everything I've come to love. The street is smaller than I remember, but it's exactly where I left it. I'm glad I came back.
Wasn't perfect, that's okay. Something I made today with my hands and my imprecision, and my very poor decision about the third ingredient, which turned out to be convenient. Reminder that the best things come from not knowing what you've done. I made something from nothing today, something that didn't exist till the way I put my hands to it and tried and found something on the other side. I made something and it's mine, imperfect and entirely fine. The particular satisfaction of a person who has made a thing they love. I gave some of it to someone else and watched them have the feeling felt of receiving something made by hand that required something to understand about patience and the willingness to try when trying isn't bliss but honest and a little hard and earns the thing beyond the card. I made something from nothing today, something that didn't exist till the way I put my hands to it and tried and found something on the other side. I made something particular satisfaction of a person who has made a thing they love. Making things is how I know I'm here and present and below the surface of the busy life. There's someone who can take the knife or the pen or the thread or the dough and make something that didn't grow without intention in my hands. And that's how I understand myself. I made something, here it is. Everything that's mine in this imperfect, beautiful attempt at creating something meant just to be made, just to exist. Because I tried and I persisted. Making something is enough. I made something that I love. I made something today. And I'm glad I did.
A jacket from a decade back that hangs there on the rack. I haven't worn it, but I keep it like a document that leaves it clear what year I was and who I thought I'd be by now. What new version of myself I'd have become by now. The jacket kept the sum. Old things carry something I can't name, the particular and very specific weight of who I was when they were new, and who I've been with them since then. Old things know all of my beginnings, all of my particular winnings and losses. They have witnessed more than anyone I've told things to before. My grandfather's particular watch that I was given and have not been able to wear on any day without feeling the weight of the way that objects carry people who are no longer here to carry through themselves. And so the watch and I carry him between us as we try. Old things carry something I can't make, the particular and very specific way of who I was when they were new, and who I've been with them since then. Old things know all of my beginnings, all of my particular winnings and losses. They have witnessed more than anyone I've told things to before. I should declutter, I've been told. Let go of things and not withhold space from newer things that might fit better in the current light. But I've decided that the old things have earned the shelf they hold in my life and in my room. They're not taking up too much room. Old things and I have history, the kind that's quiet and it's free from explanation or the need to justify the way I keep things longer than I should, because the things remember what it was to be with me when I was new, to everything I'm now used to. I still have things keeping them. I turned all the lights off early because the occasion was worthy of the particular attention of someone without the intention of explaining what they feel to anyone. The singular appeal of experiencing something that moves you without the social chat. Alone in the dark and watching something that is catching me somewhere I don't usually show to anybody. Truly alone in the dark, I feel everything without the shield. This is the particular gift of watching alone, the quiet lift. I watched it twice because I could rewound the parts I understood differently the second time. Found the meaning in the rhyme of it that I had missed the first time through. The scenes I'd cursed for being slow made more sense when I came to them again. Alone in the dark and watching something that is catching me somewhere I don't usually show to anybody. Truly alone in the dark, I feel everything without the shield. This is the particular gift of watching alone, the quiet lift. People say that watching alone is something sad, but I have known the particular high of experiencing a story without the managing of someone else's reaction or the social performance of before and after. Just the film and me, completely and entirely free. Alone in the dark and free to feel exactly what I feel entirely, without editing the reaction or managing the fraction of myself I show to others. Alone with the film uncovered, this is how I know myself best. Alone in the dark, fully expressed. Just me and the screen and the dark. That was exactly what I needed.
The day replays in fragments now, not in order, not the how, but in feeling the texture of the afternoon that held enough small moments that I wanna keep before I let them go to sleep. The conversation and the light and everything that felt just right. These minutes between awake and gone are mine to fill with everything the day gave me to carry on into the dark and keep in the soft space before sleep. The world reduces to the real in the minutes before I feel myself dissolve into the deep. I think about tomorrow too, the ordinary things I'll do, the coffee and the route and then the way it all begins again. But mostly I think about today, the the particular gift of the day. Before I close my eyes and store everything somewhere at my core. These minutes between awake and gone are mine to fill with everything the day gave me to carry on into the dark and keep in the soft space before sleep. The world reduces to the real in the minutes before I feel myself dissolve into the deep. There's a particular kind of peace and knowing that the day will cease and give you back to yourself. Unconscious on a shelf of darkness until morning when everything will start again. And you'll carry into the new day what your sleeping self decided to save. These last minutes before I go, holding everything I know about today in gentle light, in the almost dark before the night. These last minutes of the day where I get to feel okay about everything that was and everything the day just does. In the minutes before sleep, everything gets very clear, and then it doesn't.
I stood outside for a while before I had to make the style of decision that becomes the line you draw between the before time and everything that follows it, the particular courage and the bit of fear that lives together in the moment just before you begin. Right before I decided, right before I crossed, right before I understood what the crossing cost, right before I knew what was on the other side, that moment of before is where I lived inside. I've had several of these now. The particular way the how of a life appears when you are standing at the edge of understanding. That a choice is being asked of you that only you can answer to, and nobody can stand beside you for this particular deciding. Right before I decided, right before I crossed, right before I understood what the crossing cost, right before I knew what was on the other side, that moment of before is where I lived inside. The decision itself is simple once you've made it. The particular anxiety smooths out, because the not knowing was the doubt, not the thing itself, but the edge of it, the imagined ledge that turns out to be a step, not a cliff, just a step. And next, right after I decided, everything was clear. Right after I crossed over what I'd been afraid of here. Right after I understood that the cost was worth it. Right after I decided I was ready for it. There's a moment before you commit that lasts forever, and a second, and then it's done. I found the bicycle in the corner where it had been for a quarter of a year, at least inflated. The tires which had deflated in the particular way things do when you stop using them and you get busy and forget the things that used to be your everything. Back on the bicycle again, the city's smaller than it's been in years. Every block is near when you're the one who's steering here. Back on the bicycle and free in the particular way that 3 miles on 2 wheels gives you back the version of yourself you lacked. I took the route along the river because my legs remembered either muscle or some deeper memory of where to go when I go free. And the route came back to me like a song I hadn't played in 3 or 4 years, but the hands still know every chord and bend. Back on the bicycle again, the city's smaller than it's been in years. Every block is near when you're the one who's steering here. Back on the bicycle and free in the particular way that 3 miles on 2 wheels gives you back the version of yourself you lacked. There's something about the speed of a bicycle that you need when the walking feels too slow and the driving doesn't show you anything except the back of the car ahead. The track of a bicycle is the middle speed, the answer to the riddle of how to move through a city well. Back on the bicycle, and this is everything I'd been to miss without knowing what was missing. Just the particular drifting feeling of 2 wheels and me moving through the city free. I'm never selling this one, I'm never letting this become another corner object. I forgot how good this felt until I felt it again. I remember now.
The city I left is already something I can hold between my thumb and index finger now. A miniature of everything I know and recognize and love, reduced to lights and patterns from 30,000 feet of air between me and everything down there. From up here, I remember that the world is wide. From up here, the things that worry me are smaller than they look inside. From up here, the view is something I could stay inside. From up here, I'm just a person on a very big ride. The clouds are doing what clouds do, arranging themselves just existing in their particular shape before the wind undoes them. And somewhere far below the clouds, the rain is falling on a street where no one knows I'm watching from my window seat. From up here, I remember that the world is wide. From up here, the things that worry me are smaller than they look inside. From up here, the feel is something I could stay inside. From up here, I'm just a person on a very big ride. There's something about altitude that rearranges what is true. The problems that I'm carrying look different at this altitude. The world below is doing fine without me watching over it, and I am doing fine up here, watching everything a bit. From up here, I'm remembering what matters and what doesn't. From up here, the things I love are worth every mile and distance. From up here, I'll come back down with something shifted in my chest. From up here, I've learned again that the world is at its best. From this high up, everything looks exactly the right size. I ate alone and didn't mind. At a table at the back I found a corner that became my corner. For 3 days in an unfound town, I ordered things I couldn't read and trusted that they'd be okay. And everything I chose by chance turned into the best of my stay. Just me in this space, just me in this new place. Nobody asking where I've been, nobody following where I'm going. Just me and all this time that belongs entirely to mine. The version of freedom I never knew until I tried. I walk for hours without direction, without the need for intersection of my plans and someone else's. I just walked until my footsteps carried me somewhere I never would have gone. With someone clever at directing where we'd land, I got beautifully lost and found. Just me in all this space, just me in this new place. Nobody asking where I've been, nobody following where I'm going. Just me and all this time that belongs entirely to mine. The version of freedom I never knew until I tried. People said, wouldn't I be lonely going somewhere on my only own 2 feet and own 2 eyes? But what they didn't realize is that alone in a new place is the most present you can face the world head on, without the cushion of a companion's easy function. Just me and I'm doing fine. Just me and the whole design of a trip I made myself, for myself alone and well. Just me and this is good, better than I thought it would. The freedom of the one who went alone and came back different. I booked the ticket before I could talk myself out of it. I'm glad I didn't.
There's something about a letter in a world of instant better communication that reminds me of the kind of person finding time to sit and think about the shape of words, the particular doubt of choosing this word over that, and then the envelope in that. Someone sat down and thought of me long enough to fill 3 pages. Someone sat down and wrote to me in a world of screens and stages. Someone took the time to fold the particular things they wanted told into paper and deliver it into a world that barely does it. I read it twice the day it came, and then a 3rd time just to name each part I wanted to keep most. The sentences I almost lost in the reading but came back to, because they said the kind of true thing that takes a letter's length to say with that particular strength. Someone sat down and thought of me long enough to fill 3 pages. Someone sat down and wrote to me in a world of screens and stages. Someone took the time to fold the particular things they wanted told into paper and deliver it into a world that barely does it. I wrote back, of course, by hand. I took the time to understand what they'd given me in that particular act and gave it back, a letter for a letter, time for time, the old and particular rhyme of correspondence, the back and forth of people on the track of knowing each other slowly. Someone thought of me enough to do the slow and particular stuff of sitting and of writing and of trusting that the other hand would hold a letter carefully, the way I held theirs carefully, the exchange of something real between 2 people who still feel. I recognize the handwriting before I recognized my name. I still have the letter.